The universe as we know it could come to an abrupt end due to a theoretical phenomenon called vacuum decay. It is one of the most intriguing and terrifying concepts in the field of theoretical physics, and scientists have been studying it for decades to try and understand what it means for our future. In the 5th episode of the series we shall talk about them. Make sure to watch all to gain complete understanding of the vagueness of the topic. Firstly, it's important to understand that our universe is made up of many tiny particles that interact with each other to form everything we see around us. But what happens if these particles were to suddenly change? According to the theory of vacuum decay, the fundamental particles that make up our universe could spontaneously change to a different state. This change would occur at a speed faster than the speed of light, and would create a chain reaction that would spread throughout the entire universe. The result would be catastrophic, and could ultimately lead to the end of the universe as we know it. Make sure to subscribe to never miss any episode. The key to understanding vacuum decay lies in the concept of the Higgs field. So, what is it? The Higgs field is a theoretical concept in particle physics that explains how particles acquire mass. According to the theory, particles gain mass by interacting with a field of particles known as the Higgs field. The field is believed to permeate all of space, and particles that interact with it experience a drag, which creates the illusion of mass. The existence of the Higgs field was confirmed by the discovery of the Higgs boson particle in 2012, which was a major breakthrough in particle physics. This discovery helped to further our understanding of the fundamental nature of matter and mass, and without it, particles would be unable to form atoms and everything we know would cease to exist. However, if the Higgs field were to change to a different state, it would cause a massive shift in the fundamental building blocks of our universe. One of the reasons why vacuum decay is such a fascinating theory is that it could happen at any time. Scientists believe that our universe is currently in a stable state, but a small fluctuation in the Higgs field could trigger a chain reaction that would lead to vacuum decay. The worst part is that we wouldn't even know it was happening until it was too late. You can find the complete series in the end screen and in the I button. The good news is that the chances of vacuum decay occurring in our lifetime are incredibly small. Scientists estimate that it would require an enormous amount of energy to cause a fluctuation in the Higgs field, and that the chances of it happening naturally are next to impossible. However, it's important to remember that our universe is constantly changing and evolving, and that anything is possible. What do you think about it? Is universe and hence life cyclic? Or is it linear? Or it is cyclic but appears to be linear as we are really zoomed in a very minute part of this circle? Comment your thoughts to initiate an introspective conversation on the same. Perhaps human race is not yet evolved enough to accept the answer. Which of the ending of universe will you prefer? This series has listed 4 of them in detail. Make sure to hear all of them before voting. In conclusion, vacuum decay is a fascinating but terrifying concept that has captured the imaginations of scientists and laypeople alike. While the chances of it happening in our lifetime are incredibly small, it's important to continue studying the fundamental building blocks of our universe to better understand the potential threats that could one day bring our universe to an end.